Come in.
Hi.
Hey.
2020Moore.
Hey, good to meet you. Welcome. Come on in and have a
Thank
seat.
you. It's great seeing you after a meeting at the Chamber of Commerce.
I know it. Those are always fun events, aren't they?
Always fun. How are your children doing?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Growing up too fast, but you know.
One in college.
Crazy.
Junior year. It's exciting. Internship time. So I made this little kind of flyer for you. So kind of just give some brief information about me and some notes I took based on our conversation. And today I just wanted to learn more about your home and how you guys are settling in, as well as your business, and just get a better understanding of how you're feeling about your insurance right now.
All right, that's awesome.
Okay, do you mind if I take notes?
No, absolutely.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your home. How are you guys settling in?
Everything's good. You know, most of the renovations are complete. We really have updated just about everything on the property. Now we're working on the 75 acres, doing some things there, updating some of the barns, and you know, just making sure the livestock are all taken care of properly and that kind of stuff. But no, it's been a good move.
It's exciting. Definitely dream house that you mentioned.
Yes.
Has your current broker gone out to see your property yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I know you built that new barn that holds like 30 cattle is on it and then 6 horses.
Right.
That's definitely exciting. You want to make sure you have good coverage on that.
Yeah, you know, that's another concern as we continue to grow and develop the property. I want to make sure my insurance needs are being met.
Especially with the recent storms we've been having in the North Panhandle, Florida. And
Crazy, isn't it?
Wild, always. So tell me a little bit more about your garage business as well. I know it's doing really well.
Well, you know, it keeps expanding. We're excited to open up some more shops. We may branch out into some car washes.
Yeah.
We may do some things beyond that, but I think the focus now is to expand into some other areas in Georgia and in Florida, making sure everything's, and then bringing in people that, you know, got a stake in the game and want to learn and develop and give them some ownership, you know, in these businesses.
Awesome. So I know that you mentioned expanding on not only the car wash and new business, but also locations. So I know it's important for you to have a broker that can handle those varying locations. And what makes Georgia Insurance Agency so unique is that we have locations all across the U.S. So if you do decide to expand to like Alabama or North Carolina, South Carolina, any of those neighboring states. But we also have offices specifically in Newnan and Thomasville, which I know are really important to you because your businesses reside in Newnan and you live in Thomasville and you have other businesses there. So
right.
I think it's important that if you ever have anything you need taken care of right away, that we have the ability to have offices in those locations where we can send someone right away to go check out whatever coverage you have questions on, or even just like surveying the business as you expand your location.
Okay, that sounds great, because you're right, we are going to expand. Who knows what we do outside of Florida and Georgia. So if you have offices in those areas, we certainly take a look at it.
Definitely, and it's important to understand too that as your business grows, your coverage will grow. Like I saw that for your garage business, you've added a huge new sign that's visible from the highway. That's incredible because it's going to really branch out your business,
right.
And you also have a wonderful reputation, so that will just enhance that. But you want to make sure you have coverage on that sign. God forbid anything happened due to all of the storms.
It's an expensive sign.
I bet. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful. I've seen it from the highway.
Well, that was the purpose, right?
Yeah.
To make it viewable, and so people that are coming up and down I-75 would stop in and see us.
Mm-hmm. So I know you have stake in both those businesses. In terms of your car wash and lube business, how do you feel your coverage is for this business, considering it's, you know, mainly your focus now?
Yeah, you know, I've always been just a little uneasy as we've expanded. And I've had this broker for a long time. He's a family friend, so I'm not concerned about that. I think he's taking care of me. But I also know as I'm growing and as expanding, he's in Newnan, I'm in Thomasville. Certainly we can converse, but it's not the same.
Definitely,
you know,
not the same.
Of having a broker that I can really have access to when I need it.
I think that what makes All Georgia Insurance Agency really unique is our teamwork and communication, and that's something I definitely value. What's great is I specialize in high net worth families and their businesses, so I have clients that have large restaurant chains in all of South Georgia, and where I may not be as knowledgeable on garage businesses, my coworkers are, and they always step up and are willing to help. So I think that's what makes our company unique is that we have a variety of workers and what they specialize in, and they're always willing to help, which is again amazing considering the locations as well.
So just a quick question, you know, as we try to feel each other out,
Yeah.
you know, and build this relationship. How long have you been doing this type of work?
So I have been working with All Georgia Insurance Agency for 3 years, but I have a wonderful mentor. So like I said, we pride ourselves on teamwork.
Okay.
So my mentor has taken me under his wing, and I followed him through all of his clients, and I've just started building a book of my own. So where I may fall short not having the experience in the industry, my mentor and my other coworkers definitely lend a hand, which is great, and that's not something I can say for other agencies per se, but it's really nice to know that I have many people that I can ask questions to and always make sure my clients' needs are taken care of. So it's definitely something that I value within my company that I think, although I don't have the experience of, let's say, a senior broker, I'm definitely learning and have the ability to have help from them.
You know, as we met and talked during the chamber event, and again, thank you for that conversation. But one of the things that's always weighed on my mind with my current situation is I had a claim. Everybody thought it was covered, and it wasn't covered. So then I came out of pocket. Certainly, I understand certain circumstances. Don't want that to happen again.
Yes, it's very frustrating.
And so, you know, how would you all deal with that? How do you react to something like that if you think there's a covered loss and there's not? You know, how does your agency deal with those situations?
Well, first, meeting new in this business as well, I would definitely have a senior broker review all the policies that I review with my client and who'd come to all of our meetings. And I want to make sure that our lawyers and our analysts also take a look just to make sure that you're covered to the fullest extent and that we communicate it with you, because we never want to have that situation where, you know, you think you're covered based on the policy and it turns out you're not. We always want to make sure we're black and white and very clear with you on if something were to happen, if you're covered or not. And if you weren't, we would definitely take steps to help you move past that and create coverages that would cover that claim. Which kind of leads me to ask, have you ever had anyone review your insurance policy, and would you mind if I reviewed it?
Well, yes, we certainly have had our current broker review it with us,
Yes,
you know, as we're going through.
But any third party on top of that?
No, have not ventured out.
Well, if you'd be open, I'd love to just take a look at your policy. Free of charge, it wouldn't mean any strings attached. I'd just like to take a look and see if your home businesses are covered adequately.
Love to. Yep.
So going back to your businesses, I know you have multiple partners. Have they also been in on the process of meeting with your broker, or is it really just you handling that?
It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, just me. And my wife certainly is involved in the business, and we're both, you know, a little more far removed than we used to be, you know, from a day-to-day operation, and that's why we have those partners at those locations to really handle the day-to-day stuff.
Of course, but it's exciting to expand on the administrative side.
It really is.
Yeah,
you know,
I look forward to that.
Be more creative, do some things, expand out, look at a little bigger picture. So yeah, been exciting.
It's very exciting. So I actually will be in the Thomasville area next week. Between Monday and Wednesday, I have a lot of business there. Would you mind if we set up a meeting for Tuesday just to review your policies and get to know each other better? I can even visit you on site and kind of see what you have going on at your different businesses.
Yeah, I'd love to. It has to be in the afternoons.
Of course.
You know, kids take priority in the mornings.
Of course.
So in the afternoon, be fine.
Tuesday sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. I look forward to meeting with you then. I'll send you an email.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I was early on that.